Footage from a late August anti-mask, anti-lockdown protest has been going around in the last 24 hours, and we're gonna take a look at it. And I think you're gonna know pretty quickly why this has gone viral. Let's watch.
Now hundreds have gathered here in front of the Washington County Administration building, calling for the end of a mask mandate, saying they are tired of not living their normal lives.
No more masks! No more masks! Not on the backs of my kids, or are you gonna get more federal funding? That's how I feel about that.
A passionate call for action Friday morning in St. George. Several police officers on standby as many locals called concerns about coronavirus spikes overblown.
The flu kills more than coronavirus.
Others calling the virus a hoax or stating that asymptomatic carriers simply do not exist and they cannot be forced to wear masks anywhere as citizens of the United States.
If we want to wear a mask, that's fine. We can take care of ourselves.
Some rally attendees say they shouldn't ever wear masks if they have any medical issues or mental health concerns, or if they feel they simply can't breathe.
When George Floyd was saying, "I can't breathe," and then he died, and now we're wearing a mask, and we say, "I can't breathe," but we're being forced to wear it anyways.
But many stated that they believe in all cases, masks jeopardize kids' health. Parents are demanding they have the right to decide what to do with their children.
I'll tell you another reason I hate masks. Most child molesters love them.
School administrators responding that they don't understand why crowds are protesting them based on a mandate given by the governor.
They blocked off the front entrance to the school building, and we went out to ask them to move, and they attempted to storm the school building.
The school board is implementing the governor's recent order that face shields alone are not enough. And if a parent is adamant that their child cannot wear a mask or a shield, they must fill out a form including a doctor's note so the district can review it. In St. George, Katie Crowless, ABC4 News.
Whew, okay, so that was a rally in St. George, Utah, back on August 21st. Reputable sources estimate that up to 1,000 people were present. I can't say, what percentage there were part of what you saw in the video and what were protesting against it. But Gary, there's a lot to dig into with pretty much every second of that video. What did you think?
So I'm gonna start with the fact of the little kid, right? Like that they are poisoning the children with this ignorance. That's first of all. And then the lady at the end with the child molester comment. I'm pretty sure that most child molesters aren't wearing masks. And that is problematic that this woman believes that people in creepy masks are the only people that can be pedophiles, right? And it speaks to the level of ignorance that exists within this country, the propaganda that is spewed out here, and the lady with the George Floyd comment, right? Here you have a man who was, I'm glad she said it though, because when you look at the way that some people compare where they are and their civil rights or their rights being infringed upon versus a man who was literally killed by the government, and here the government is attempting to save your life by telling you to put on a mask, and this woman is, comparing her life to George Floyd's life. Well, the reality is she would never have ended up like George Floyd, and we know it. And her liberties are not being trampled on because she's walking around with no mask on in front of a government building.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, great points on all those individuals. It's difficult for me to say exactly which one bothered me the most. It's really like a fruit salad of awful. It's like, depending on what you last tasted, then the next thing's gonna hit you the hardest. What's that?
It's all trash.
I do think though that the George Floyd thing, that might be the worst because she not only said that, she said that on TV, like to a camera. She thought, I've got this comparison that's gonna make me seem like this great, awesome, patriotic person.
And she believed it.
And she believed it. Yeah, no, there wasn't a knee on your neck for 9 minutes and you didn't die, okay? It's a little bit hot. I sweat a little bit, maybe. That's it. I've been wearing masks for literally months and I haven't died once during that time. You can totally do it. And there's a lot that's been really frustrating me about America for a long time, but especially this year. But the elevation of, I don't have the proper word. My vocabulary isn't large enough, but insane weakness held up as the greatest possible virtue. Like to say, I won't do the bare minimum, the tiniest little thing to protect not only myself, but to protect others, to make sure that elderly people don't die needlessly and all of that. I can't take even a bit of cloth over my face, and that makes me the best possible American. All of you who are, fulfilling the social contract, being responsible, caring about your neighbors, all of those like stereotypical religious values that everyone at that protest says that they believe, you're all sheep. No, to be a good patriotic American, you have to walk around coughing on people. That's the only way. And so, yeah, the other ones bothered me, but her. How bad do some people want to be victims? That you would not only say putting a mask on me is anti-constitutional or something, but forget all of that Black Lives Matter stuff. This is the serious injustice, is that I have to have cloth like this. That's the struggle of our times.
It really speaks to how wonderful the world really is for people like her.
It must be.
It
must be, and I think about protests. Like, what if protesters got everything they wanted? How different would the world be? So, like, you look at like, a whole bunch of young people protesting against climate change. Like, if we gave them what we wanted, then the world would be the climate would be a little bit less hostile to human life. Our farming would be a little bit simpler. You'd have less like inter and intra country wars, all of that. What do they get if they get everything? They just continue spreading the virus to each other. Like it's so pathetic, and it's become so popular, and they just clap each other on the back the whole time.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.